In today's special report, we go behind the scenes of Hilo's big Veterans Day parade. Here at the staging area of the Veterans Day parade in Hilo, military and civilian organizations alike swarm around the Kamehameha statue, putting last-minute finishing touches on floats and cars. Tents go up and cadets get a little more practice in before it's time to step off. The parade route makes its way from Wailoa Park up Pauahi to Kilauea, then to Wainuinui to Kamehameha, where a huge American flag greeted participants. A loud motorcade heralded the coming units. At the front, Grand Marshal of the parade, Pohakaloa Commander Lieutenant Colonel Eric P. Schwedo. We're told he was a last-minute addition to the lineup.
Yep, so Colonel Schwedo will be representing and Grand Marshalling the event. We just found out, so a little change. We're already at a moment's notice. This is our float that the members of Pohakaloa Training Area put together. All the various sections up there contributed to putting this float together and, to represent us up there on the hill.
Following Schwedo, parade floats carrying the honored warriors of yesteryear, some of whom we spoke to at the staging area before the start of the event, like Walter Hughes, a Ke'au resident who flew the B-24 in World War II, an experience Hughes sums up as
terror. It was very, very difficult flying. And to be in a parade honoring this year Afghanistan and Iraq veterans is fantastic. All citizens owe their country service, and I honor all of them. I think sometimes leadership has been not totally what we would like it to be, but the veterans, they are good.
As it always is following an election year, the parade serves as one of the first public appearances of many of the newly elected officials. Mitch Roth, the county prosecutor-elect, was front and center.
Oh, it feels great. You know, it's such an honor to be out here to honor those people that have fought for our freedom. I really appreciate the opportunity to come out and do this. This is, I think, my fourth or fifth parade that I've been able to walk in.
This was our first time speaking to Roth since his dramatic come-from-behind victory against candidate Lincoln Ashita on election night.
It's over. We're feeling good. It's great. Just shows you got to have faith, got to believe. And we had a mountain-moving faith, and it got us to where we're at.
Ashita was the top vote-getter in the primary, but Roth pulled off the surprise on general election night.
Actually, it's kind of interesting. I kind of had this thing last year where I kind of asked God for help, and he said, I heard a voice saying everything was going to be okay, and I really did not stress out, had no fear for the last year. From last year, November till today, I've had no fear. The night of the election, they came to take pictures. We were smiling, joking, laughing. We felt that we did the best that we could, and that we put it in God's hands, and we feel great. We worked hard, and I was blessed to have such wonderful people helping me. I had such a great team of supporters and people that came out of nowhere that just put us over the top. Both Lincoln and I, we both ran a very clean campaign and showed people that you can have a campaign without throwing mud, without focusing on negatives, focusing just on the positives, and it can be done.
We also happened upon Puna's soon-to-be councilman Gregor Iligan, who defeated incumbent Fred Bloss.
It feels great to see all the veterans here, especially the young candidates that want to experience the military. And it's good to see the old unit here also. The Army, the Air Force, the Navy, the Marines, everybody here. And I'm experiencing all the bands from Ke'au to Waikea, and it's great to see that sense of community here.
Iligan will be the youngest council member in county history, and that's not all. He's also a veteran.
I was in the 291st Combat Comm Unit for 2 years, and I went into the 180th Fighter Wing in Toledo, Ohio. Fortunately, I was never deployed, but I did 6 years of service in the Air National Guard. And if any veteran needs help please, once our team is together, come to my office, and I want to be able to represent you.
Ilagan wasn't the only veteran-turned-politician making an appearance on Saturday. Hawaii's new U.S. Congresswoman, Tulsi Gabbard, was in Hilo, too. On Veterans Day, Gabbard made good use of the new age of communication, releasing a number of videos to YouTube, including this statement in honor of the country's heroes.
I want to take a moment to remember our friends and heroes from many generations who couldn't join us today. These are heroes who served selflessly and with strength, courage, and honor. Some gave their lives in combat, paying the ultimate price, while others came home and carried on this great tradition of service throughout their lives. My message to the American people today is that we all must recognize the value that veterans bring to our community. Veterans have unique experience. They've been ready to sacrifice their lives for our country. Veterans embody the value of selfless service and sacrifice, and no matter what their job was in the military, they bring with them the ability to work as a member of the team, to accomplish any task at hand, with the discipline necessary to make sure that task is successfully completed. Veterans have the determination to persevere no matter how difficult the assignment. These are just a few of the great assets that veterans bring to our communities all across the country. Let us empower them to be the servant leaders necessary to move our nation forward. Our men and women in uniform and their families provide the greatest service and make the highest sacrifice for all of us. And for that, we owe them a debt of gratitude. I will do everything I can to make sure they receive the respect and support they need and deserve. To all of our nation's veterans, I give my heartfelt thanks and send my warmest aloha to all of you and your families.
We caught up with one of the longtime co-organizers of the parade, Wendell Kaehuaea. Here he is exiting a military Humvee in front of the big tent on the highway.
Beautiful parade, and 6 years now. 6 years with Dan coming on. A lot of help this year. A lot of help.
Wendell usually films the parade, but now that he has retired from providing video service at Naleo o Hawaii Public Television, he's free to participate in the parade.
Different. It's oh, because of the political season and a lot of activities going on, you know, and a lot of support.
The beautiful Miss Teen Lehua Hawaii, Hillary Luna.
I'd like to say a big thank you to all veterans, past and present, for their service. Because, you know, without the guys in uniform, you know, this event basically couldn't come together like this.
Big Island Video News would like to join in the chorus of those honoring our country's brave veterans and say mahalo for all that they have done.